Hi, this is Amira Salon, and this is my coffee cup reading for the month of June 2016. This is using the Arabic or Turkish coffee cup, which I often use in my readings. People send me pictures of the interior of their cup, very similar to the ones that I have here on this video. And this is a general reading for everybody watching the video with the intention of it meaning something to everyone watching this video. It is a general reading, it's not per sign, it's just generally as we go around. Now this cup doesn't have a handle, so I'm going to start off with a very large clump. And the large clump looks to me like it's a very large, passionate and intriguing heart. So there's a lot of heartfelt energy this month. I'm also picking up the sign of Leo. So if you are dating and looking for love, I feel like Leo could be a sign of somebody that comes in around you, or you could be also a Leo yourself. But I just feel it's a very exciting, heartfelt type of month for love and romance, or love blossoming around this particular month of June moving forward. Now, inside the heart, there is a very large bird, and the bird is looking backwards. So I feel like the bird is just sitting there. And usually, when birds are coming into cups, it's often meaning that it is news coming to you. So it could be news coming to you from somebody that you have known before, somebody from your past, hearing from a past love, or hearing about a past love from someone. But I do feel that it is good news. Or you might hear about a love interest or a love situation with one of your friends who has been in your past with you. But the news will come in and it'll be something that you'll be focusing on. And it will be probably the highlight, I feel, of the month, looking at this cup. Moving forward, I have something to me that looks like a laughing Buddha. So that could be something to do with anything or any country associated with Buddhism. So that can be China, that can be Thailand, any country or culture that has Buddhas involved in it, and also the religious side of Buddha as well. And also India too has a Buddhist following there as well, not as dominant as the Hindu or the Muslim or even the Christian, but there are some focus on Buddha there. Also, the laughing Buddha can, to me, it looks like somebody's eating a lot. So it could be that there's an overindulgence of something, or just generally having a fabulous time or a very lucky time. So there could be a sign of overindulgence, but also a sign of things that are kind of peacefully going on. For some of you, it's going to mean something connected to, I feel Thailand is jumping out to me more than anything else, Thailand and China. So connections with either Thai people or visiting Thailand or China for some reason, maybe over the summer periods, or planning some sort of trip there for personal interest or business. Okay, so let's have a look. I've got more birds coming up here too. The next one further along looks to me at the very top of the cup, looks to me like it's a kookaburra, and that's an Australian bird, so it could have an Australian link there. The kookaburra is a laughing bird as well. So we've got the laughing Buddha and also the laughing kookaburra. So the kookaburra is a bird that laughs. It has a sound that sounds like a laugh, like laughter. And also this kookaburra is waiting very patiently. The kookaburras are very carnivorous birds, so they're often looking for a worm or some sort of meat object to eat, and they're usually quite aggressive in actually finding it. So I do feel that this kookaburra is just sitting waiting patiently waiting for this opportunity to come about, and patiently waiting for this magical worm to appear. The next feeling or symbol I'm picking up here is something to do with a dragon. It looks like one of those dragons that they use in the Chinese celebrations for Chinese New Year. So it could be something that you started in Chinese New Year, or something that is ruled by the dragon. So that can be somebody who's born in the year of the dragon as well. And with that, I'm picking up something to do with puppies or little dogs or pets. So getting a new pet, the birth of a new project can also be symbolized or representative of pets. Dogs can also be somebody very loyal around you who's a child or who's a young person, being a puppy or a small pet. And I feel there could be some worry or concern about a child. And because I'm seeing a cheetah here around this puppy, it's almost like you're trying to protect this child or protect this idea. So if you have children, you might be trying to protect your children. I feel it's more of a male child than a female child. And if you don't have children, I feel it's like you're trying to protect this idea. So if you have an idea about a new business, don't go and tell everybody about it, because sometimes you need to protect an idea before you launch it, so that you keep the copyright to it or keep the rights to it and nobody copies it from you. I'm also seeing somebody flexing their muscles here, like an arm coming out of a section, a white section going into a dark section. So it looks like there's somebody flexing their muscles. And I'm also feeling that it's almost like a mythological figure, like a Greek mythology type of symbol of somebody very, very strong, flexing their muscles. Could even be somebody who is Greek. And there's a woman who's overlaid onto this arm here, and she's looking at this kind of off to the side with her curiosity, and she's kind of looking backwards at this arm, sort of thinking to herself, you know, he's trying to get my attention. I'm wondering if I'm going to give him my attention, or I'm just going to wait until something else shows up or he does something else. Because on the woman's dress on the front, there's something that looks to me like a 4-leaf clover. So I feel that she has a lot of abundance, opportunity and luck this month. And it's almost like she's being suited by various suitors, and different people who are admirers of her are trying to get her attention. So maybe it's just saying, just to watch, observe, don't make any rash decisions. And I feel by the end of the month you would have made your decision about this person who has the muscles and the arms, and who is well built, and who has some sort of god physique. He looks like a god, so I feel like he's got some sort of amazing physique. He could be a personal trainer or somebody at the gym or somebody who works out, but I do feel he is involved with gyms and working out. Moving forward, there's quite a lot of activity here, and it seems to be a little bit chaotic. So there could be a part of the month that just feels like everything is happening at once. It's like all the horses are out of the gate running and trying to catch up with each other. And it's like the horses are out of the gate, there's a race on. I feel like all of these, there's like a whole line of animals that are competing for the line, and they're all running sort of side by side or in line with each other. And they haven't actually broken out or got ahead of the pack at this point. So in that particular time of the month, I feel like it's more towards the end of the month. There's going to be a situation where you're going to feel that there's competition around you at work, in the love life, at home. There's some sort of like drama going on, or there's lots of activity going on. And you're just going to feel like you need to just see who's going to pop their head sort of in front of the rest. I feel like the verdict's not in with that one, and I feel it needs to be evaluated next month. There's not an outcome to it, so it could feel to you like there's a lot of competition going on, but there's no actual outcome right now. So it could be that you have entered a competition, or you're putting your name down for something, or you're trying to apply for a new position, but the interviews have not happened, the awards have not been given, the judgment has not been served, the legalities have not been decided on, the lawyers have not worked something out, that it's still up in the air in a certain sense. Moving forward a little bit further forward from that, I'm picking up something to do with antiques. It looks like ancient Egypt ceramics. It reminds me of something I've seen at the Vatican City museums. It reminds me of something out of old Europe, whether it's ancient Italy, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt. You could be going to a museum. There's something to do with culture and the arts. You could be going to see an exhibition in a city, whether it's in America or whether it's in the UK or Australia, that is something to do with old antiques or relics, artifacts from a very old civilization or culture. And this is going to resonate with you. You're going to really enjoy it. You're going to really feel attracted to going. So if there is an exhibit to see this month, and it's going to be valid for some of you, or you might be looking at something online about that, or reading up about it, or watching some story about it, it's going to resonate with you on some level. And I do feel that there's some sort of artistic inspiration you're going to get from this, whether it's something to do with you personally, or something that you're making, or something that you're going to take into your life in some way, whether it's a legend or a message of some description. But I do feel it's very beautiful. And it reminds me also of a fabric. So whether it's ceramics or a fabric or a painting or some sort of exhibit there, I do feel I'm picking up Washington, D.C. as well around this. So I don't know what's happening in Washington, D.C. And for those people who are maybe visiting there and going to see a certain type of exhibit that might be at the Smithsonian Museum or something of that nature. But I do feel that it's an exhibit that is moving around the world and that will be advertised this month or will come about. I feel very much in a lot of the readings that have come up, including my Italian videos, there has been something to do with strong inclination for the cultural arts and the fine arts as well. So that seems to be a bit of a theme running for June 2016. And going back to the Laughing Buddha, it could even be something that, some art that you see that might be from an ancient culture that's related to Thailand and China as well. But the last part of this cup, it looks to me more like Egypt and Italy. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that cup reading. You're most welcome to book a session with me. I take Skype sessions by appointment. Usually I can schedule you in within a few days. And the other readings I do, which is the 30-minute recorded reading and the one question recorded reading. If you have a burning question, I do that all over the email with you, and I record the session, a voice recording, and I send it to you in my own time, and I can normally do those also within a few days as well. So you're most welcome to book a session with me with the links here on the video. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking and sharing my videos, and I hope you have a fabulous month. Ciao for now.